Welcome back to the Football Experience, episode 30. This is a podcast that details a life of a sport person, be it a footballer, an administrator, or a coach. I'm your host, Mulifikene Meoben. In tonight's segment, we are still at the University of Botswana, and we have the University of Botswana kicks player in Judith Ramashomba. She plays as a right winger. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Football Experience. Judith, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Yes, my name is Judith Ramashomba. I come from Titume. Where I come from, we don't have a ward. We come from a very disadvantaged village. It's like small, and it was always behind in terms of development. I think I was doing Form 1 or Standard 7, and in terms of schools we don't have any from primary and junior, so we used to walk like 10 kilometers away to attend our primary school. The distance also increased. It was now 15 kilometers, and I used to walk that much distance. So about football, I got introduced to football when I was doing Standard 5. Yes, it was at a very early age. Honestly, I didn't have I don't think I had much of a say in that. We saw how when I go primary, the teachers would be like, you can't just come to school and eat. No, you gotta do something. You have to do something, maybe join a club or something. So my class teacher was actually the football coach. So he kind of like, I don't know if that is the right word, forced the whole class to join his team because he was the coach. So we all went there. So now, joining football, it wasn't out of passion at first. It was something that I did because I didn't want to be called yo maje. At least I'm doing something outside spending hours. Yes, but it was actually fun when you go. I then learned to love the sport. Yes, it was really nice. Matada, we were now. We didn't have soccer shoes. And also for me, since I walked something like 10 kilometers, I think in terms of stamina, it's a long distance. So I think that thing always paved that way. Resilience.
Yes. Let's go back a bit. Your family composition. What's your family in Sinjan?
I come from a Christian family. We are an extended family. Yeah, we're a very big family. Ramashomba is, I think, we are really big, and my parents are very supportive people. Especially my father. My father is a very modern person. I don't know how, but that he didn't go to school. He didn't finish his basic, like his primary, but he's very modern. Understand that look, so he is very supportive. However, my mother tend to he was sometimes hesitant about me going into sport. What if you get injured? But then he learned to accept that I really do love football. And then started supporting also.
You grew up in Tutume.
I can nothing, unfortunately, but some with the only do what it's studying. I can nothing. I don't know why we are so unfortunate. So we're still working on that issue. Apparently, stop us at that hormone. Samorojo. So Ndogwe is a Kalanga name for Morojo. Yeah, it's a very small village. Maybe that is why.
So how long the games?
Now growing up, I had unfortunately for us, my family, we were all girls. 5 of us. We were blessed with a boy called Hello. He is very young. Seven. Get me, please.
Okay.
Okay, we choose not to talk about that. Okay. So we grew up as girls. So you can imagine, go tshameka sport like came as a shock nne ba ipotsa gore I mean ke eng se se influencang gore ke ta go choose bolo while rothe re godile re tshameka ka bompopi hela yana but luckily ne ke na le this other cousin wa mosimane and he ke ene motho ona a rata go tshameka yone ke a ke tshameke bolo le ene antribula ke nna ke mosetse morago ntsharo me hela I never gave up it tota ne ke lapa go ene but like it was no kare I'm just being stupid go thola ke mosetse morago ntsharo with he a nne se go ntribula then I think nne go sna batho ba ka tshameka le ene so ene tota na enjoy but then I realized gore go ga teng go ile ga tsama go ile ga nthusa le nna ke setse ke go tsena go bolong kwa yeah
okay and then your primary school what okay. 10 kilometers to your primary school
10 kilometers to my primary school I was also into marathon yeah long distance
and how far did you go with athletics for school
okay so kantela ba loke ba marathon I think I was at junior school I was yes but I never I think again like hella more yeah, I don't remember the names of the tournament that day, but I once qualified clear number 5 at I think that was at regional stage, and then we came. I saw dust. I think it was Rue, yes. Yeah, I was number 39. I don't remember how we were. So that is when I gave up more my belonging, and then I decided to focus on football. Yes, so I went for my junior school, I went to Pandagala Junior Secondary School.
Pandagala, what is Pandagala?
Pandagala in Kalanga, it means where I'm seated. Yes. So, yeah. Yeah.
And where was it? Was it in Tutume or it was in a different village?
In Tutume, but in a different ward. Like I said, we still had to walk 15 kilometers this time. Remember? Yes. So
no, 15, we have 15
15, yeah.
So 13 total.
13 total in a day. Yes.
Hey, Masiriso, have you heard this before?
No.
So you see, people are telling you their experience now.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, is like okay, like go here and go.
I never walked this much.
Have you walked to such distances, man?
Nna ke go letse mo gaboro so ke itse be ka go mo go ka ba ne re para ba dikhombi ma 125
yeah
ba
yeah so now here is Judy
15 kilometers
and then from junior school where did you go?
Okay, so yes, from junior school, like in Kinsigiramo school teaming, we were quite a force to us. I think team Yaruna. We used to compete the top 4. Rita gonna go to final in unfortunately I don't remember on individual, but Neruina Kitty Coca-Cola. There's something about Coca-Cola, and we were really very prominent at that time. I think from 2015 and 2016, really the gold medalist. Our uncle challenging Radi Sili and Radi Golo. Those schools, hey, in a really tabatota. But fortunately for us, my first 2 years ago at Pandagala, that was when I was doing Form 1 and Form 2, we managed to win them. But my last year go Pandagala, that's when we were silver medalists. Yeah, Radi Sili le Arabonza.
That's the finally. National finals.
Yes. Yes.
So you transiting from primary to senior school. What is the difference in terms of support as well?
Yeah. So what I realized is that when I got to junior school, ne re setse ebile re tshameka ka dithako yana sa thole re junior re tsanya monwana mo bona and I also realized gore go na le support e ntsinyana go botoka compared to primary kwa le ha le tse we see it tota ba go ta ba go ke bana ba tloheleng ba thola ba tamohile mosao we but then kwa nne go na le that recognition but this is a sport code ebile go na le women's football le one ba tshameka and the support was there. But I think it was much better compared to Harrison Lago Primary. Yes.
And then from there, where you go?
From there, I went to senior school at Tutumema Cornell College. Yes, for 2 years when I was still playing. I can't remember, but whatever ways. Yeah. I don't understand how but I don't remember us proceeding or finaling. But fortunately, coach and coach on go senior early after home and after my head is a senior, he created a team. In Ibiduatu Soccer Angels. Yes, it was created on 2019, and we participated. It was for the very first time a more league Francis Town Regional Football Association, and we matched the champions. Number 1. I think it was because mostly team and we were being coached by the same coach we don't before, so I think it was easier in terms of combination coach. Also he's Kalanga, so that's the language. Yeah. What is the instruction saying? And then I got 20 I came UB. Unfortunately, in Nederland, I get total like a whole so it was my first time coming in Mahabron. Happy it was also the first time being away from my mother. Because now I get sick board. I get to go my cornel in Nederland Palamaniano. Takes it was one or like I think it's
so I'm like I don't put primary work the 10 junior you work the 15
and now that is something like 22 or 25 I don't know, yeah. So whenever I think never so
at least now
yeah, my father managed to arrange a taxi for me, making like a yeah. So coming to UB, it was my very first time in like getting out this far away from my family. So honestly, I don't want to lie, it was hard. That is why I inquire about football more. Yeah, UB. So my very first year, sports hotel yeah, but luckily I don't know. Yeah, I met this friend and all na samika rugby. Sports it was COVID leon, and that is why keep show I do it. Then I became train about samika rugby. I became how did you join? Football, and I also want to join. Number that's coaches are different sport coach could say one thing. Then I found number and then I contacted him. It was around about towards the end of the year 2020, and then I told him that I want to join the home and the team. And then unfortunately Negisna Disokabu so yeah, then I inquired then I could no, the school doesn't provide us with the training gear, I have to bring my own. And then Ghana go, but I once came for Botswana games twice, 2017 and 2019. Yeah, then my sister go on island take a cocoyana home. Nicoca needed the Neki to Hesco High. Yano, so we get a coach, I guess since it was towards the end of the High kisses get like a call. So then I joined 2021. Yes, so yeah.
But so how join Judith, were you part of the team?
2021.
So how was your interaction, or first interaction? So now we're just Kalaga.
Dominance.
So was it to but Hamata. But no dog, so how is this Kalaga? I'm just to bring you in. Judith, your first interaction, how was it?
Judith, she's very shy. She's very shy. So, can I free mutiming? She has a very good height. So, why? ne ke rata go phasa dijoke ko go ene gore a tshega re twele.
Yeah.
But she's not fine.
O no sa feel gore ha e tere ka katela ka ono go dimo.
At first na ne ke re ke go kitsa. I ke bara mo tata bogile mo hela, she can run. Le shota teng, hey, shota ga Judith talent sa pele gore
10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, 25. Wa go wa jiwa. Kana mo ke ba 40.
e talent sa pele shota ga tota. Gore ha le ko centering e kgone gore ga go dipaleng, na me ha e kgone.
Oh, but 40 kilometers. So you got to UB. What was the difference now? We compare logo in terms of football wise.
Yeah, even being honest, hey, I learned a lot though. Like UB, I don't wanna lie. So I'm not to say where I'm coming from.
Yes.
Yes. Mention where I'm from, the Mesoka Angels.
Yes.
I learned something, but I get that whole compare the one. Mokosi as Mokosi Montoya. He always and then he will always make sure that he brings it to your level of understanding. Do you understand? So what I realized kicks we don't we employ kanya ya thinking because tota rena le go tsa dilo at face value feel gore ha o le kwa mabilo and then you can kick the ball, you are good to go. But no, there is more to football. Football, I think, it's one sport that requires a very sane mind. All the time, we're very vigilant, we're very focused. So what I realized with Mokosi is that he is very much into that. He's trying to develop such that you are always focused. You are able to account for your actions. Oscar, no, neke pasa here like one space. No. So I think he challenged me personally, and like Amanda already said, yeah, I'm quite of a shy person nature. So coming from football, like it always pushes me to like grow out of this shell. Yeah, I'm trying. I hope I'll get there.
Yes, in the previous edition or episode when we spoke to Matsidi, so she spoke about how people treated her and that stereotype around her sexuality as well. Is it the same with you?
Yes, it's the same. And now I'm this that like I think they're the most comfortable to show it.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't know how, life is quite funny. Yeah. I don't know how things works, but I think there is always that person. So yeah, Lena got that such encounters. They don't worry about it. They think that like Sirio already mentioned, and I got people saying that I'm more masculine. Yeah, but I'm not ladylike. So I don't know. I feel it's a stereotype, like so. But now I'm one person so I've just learned to live with them. Some things you can't change them, so if you can't change it, find a way to just life goes on.
Talking about things that you can't change, you coming from Tutume to Haburo, what other social challenges did you find?
Transition is a very difficult thing. Total change, like I'll be honest, is very challenging. Like ubana go dumedisa ha gona kanya gore o ngwana kana mogolo gore ha ke go itela ke sontse go dumedisa no ke gore ke go supetsa gore ke go bona gore motho ga but then coming here more home na more Habron, I think but they are into, I don't know, they don't very communalism like Rona, but they are more of individuals that rena re le mo di phone tsa rona, putting on our earphones na go tse dingwe khona go dumedisa motho ba sa go arabe. You never know o nkutula kana ha nkuta, or you never know. So it was quite a challenge. People were very different from where I come from, the way I ka so it was difficult for me to socialize with them. Yeah.
How to go UP? I want to believe Kena go in them basana go in a league ya COVID. They were the COVID champions. When you got in,
yes.
Now they started losing games. No,
I don't think so. Tota UB Kicks it's full of fighters and very committed people.
But you're fighting to lose.
No.
Really the champions, so teams came by to kicks team and so they
Yeah,
came
very
prepared
good.
more than other years.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, totally now Bona. Like they always bring. I think that we always make sure that we bring our A game to every game. Team. So sometimes it's to do with patience. Though that it's not like good things will always happen to all of us at once. So we just gotta be patient, trust the process. We'll get there one day. At least goals. I think at the moment the goal was to, like Amanda said, was to maintain being on the first league, and we managed that, so we should be proud of that. Yeah. And
then if someone was to ask you, from here now, what's your plan with your future around football?
Okay. Yeah, like I said, me starting football, it wasn't because I was passionate about it, but along the way I learned to love it, and but to like how to comment this about to say, you really can play football. They are motivate and you start like maybe daydreaming low and because you born right now a national team so now for now right now that my goal is just to be recognized in Nama football. It doesn't have to be I can make it to the national team, but no, there is this girl go UB Kicks or whatever club I will be at. Yeah.
There are people who have peddled this opinion to say when you're good in sport, you must pursue sport and forget about education or pursue it later. What's your opinion on that?
Not here, not in Botswana. Okay, yeah, maybe in a different country, in another country we could be saying this, but Botswana is a developing country. Though that it will be a gambling with your future. Though that you can't invest in sports full time. That will But yes, we get the passion. We are passionate, but then sometimes we gotta be real. It's a sad truth warning. Football, especially for girls, is not the kind where you can be like, I want to go focus my football on hell. You have to also have something that will sustain you, something stable. Yeah, like you are guaranteed, your security is guaranteed. So I will advise people to do both. Do something to like a job, a stable job, football. I mean, it's all about balancing things more. If you love something, you want like then you will find a way to balance the two.
Talking about balancing things, you guys recently played your Botesa and you were the champions. What can you say actually worked for you during that time as a team?
One thing I will point out is it's about training together as a team. Like so like Amanda said, UB Kicks is not a team yabanaba UB hell. So Livon UB Kicks contributed to our preparation for the Botesa game such that neri trainer la ho hole one mukosuna is like renale bana ba bangmele hore da batsena ma UB but they are not registered to UB Kicks again. But then mukosi made an arrangement there where they can come and join us. So we trained together as a team, which meant that we ho develop like combinations as a team such that when we went there that honale that pupagano tshwaragano re setse re thaloganyana play ya rona go re o itse gore yo go ra ke tshwara bolo. I don't even have to think ke tsenya hela ka ga ke itse gore mata mo siding wa go e tshwara because it's all started with training. So I really will appreciate that. Yeah.
So when le matsiriso sa mo side wa
matsiriso ko mara go nna ke kopelo matsiriso wa supplier
ga ka o heta mo tseleng
ha go nke go iragala
ka gore
I ke itse
me ke te mo go tshidi gore a bo
no not that bukiti it has got speed
yeah
yeah ke za hita za go hita ya ro
when needed, only when necessary.
Yeah, but rather recover and remember as I was sitting on my series.
So how come okay? How come we allow defend? Because you are speed.
No.
Eh.
Shara line of Gomora.
So grab what defend or go hit or you defender because they're all slow here.
Never. I just keep
Okay. So you guys won the Boteza and
Yes.
you know it was all about preparation during that
Yes,
time.
yeah.
Nothing else.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
made a lot of the whole guy one.
What time going to me?
Was that your first gold medal?
No.
Mm.
Like, okay, not for now like this, but more but so this was my second medal. Yeah, second gold actually.
Yes.
So last year I got the privilege to be part of the Botesa team and represent the Botswana go the USA Games, University of South Africa. So there we managed to image the champion. And then we came back with the no, unfortunately, like one naked I'm defensive midfield.
No defensive midfield.
But for our last game, so I had to go back and play for. Yes.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, like football, I was a defender, and then I middle fielder. Yes, I think middle field in a influence my speed Leon yes, agility but then there is more middle field over the container the ball. I think now even though you have speed, sometimes who can disadvantage how only speed now on a low the ball so because you are always on the run and even control even even supply your other teammates the ball late so that is why I think or maybe that is why coach I'm battle which is 7. I'm new to the position but I'm also learning and loving it.
Perfect. Look at that camera and give an advice to upcoming youngsters.
Okay, so what I can say to upcoming youngsters is that honestly I don't want to lie. It's not easy in this journey of football, especially when you are a lady. Giving up will always visit your mind. There are times when you will think of giving up, be like, I've been in this industry for too long, but yes, it's natural, along those lines, but you have to fight that. Continue and trust the process. Believe in yourself. Just believe in that dream, that vision that you have, and leave everything to God. You will get there. That's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Judith Ramashomba, all the way from Toto. She used to walk 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, and I think at some point she walked 25, even though I thought and you know, those are the conditions that we actually grew up under with Judith, and she's currently studying at the University of Botswana, and she plays there as a right winger. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Significant Amiao, and this was the football experience. Until we meet again next time, bye bye.